Welcome back to my channel. Kevin here, Sully's Rods and Customs, better known as Sully. Today I did a thing. I been struggling with the air compressor runtime over the last couple of weeks. Had a good whinge to the missus. She said just go and buy a better compressor. So today I did a thing. I'll show you what I did. We'll just see if I can bring it down here. Oh yeah, there. So, bit of an evolution of my compressors here. Had this full bore one for, I don't know, a few years. That Pilot Air one there was mine prior. I give it to my son. I don't know if he's been using it or not, but that was actually that was my first compressor. Then that was my second compressor. Then I moved on to this AEG airless compressor, and now I'm onto that Chicago Air big baby at the back over there. So what I'll do is I'll show you each one of these as I go along. I'll start them up. I'll get my other phone out. I'll put some decibel meter near it, and you can see what it's like for sound. And you'll be able to see how loud it is. You'll be able to see how long the runtime is to get from 0 up to full working pressure on each one of these compressors. Noisy, fairly quiet. They call it a Stealth Drive, but very quiet, that Chicago Air one over there. So one motor, 2-cylinder direct drive, one motor, 2-cylinder direct drive, 2 motors, 4 independent compressors. You can see each one of them, there's 4 compressors on this one, off 2 motors. This one has 4 motors, 8 compressors on it. So this one's 50 litre, 60 litre, 60 litre, 150 litre. So quite a significant difference in what I've got there. So I'll bring the camera down. I'll aim it down close to this one here, and we will start it up, and you can have a look at the runtime from 0 to full pressure. I'll fast forward through it obviously, because you don't want to sit and go through all that, but and I'll show you the decibel reading of that compressor as it runs. Okay, so I'll show you what the decibel reading is of just normal sound around here, and as I hit the run button on that compressor there, you'll be able to see. I'll show you what that actually is down there. So there you go, 50. When I'm talking, gets up to 75, something like that. I'll run this compressor now, and we'll see how it goes. There you go, that must have been a couple of minutes there. I'm not sure exactly how long I went for, but it was quite noisy. Actually, it says 2 minutes 12 on my timer here, but I spoke for a bit at the start before I got it going, so maybe minute 30, minute 40. I'll turn this one off, and we'll have a look at the next one, which is that old Pilot Air direct drive, a way bigger motor on it than this other one. And the cylinder heads are quite big too, so we'll see what it runs at. Remember, this was 50 litres, 60 litres. That one over there is 60 litres as well, and then 150 at the end. So let's see what this old Pilot Air does. Okay, let's test this one out. You can see it's at 0 pressure. I've shut off the drain down the bottom there. I made sure I did it on the other one as well. Let's give this one a crack and see how long it actually takes. Geez, that took a while, eh? That was probably solid 2 minutes. And you've seen that peaked at like 111 decibels. The higher that thing charged that tank, the higher the decibel reading, or the louder it got. So next we'll try this AEG. It's a Stealth Drive. Supposed to be Stealth Drive. Let's see what it's like for sound. I'll just swap over the power and we'll plug this one in and we'll see how it goes. Right, here we go with this AEG Stealth Drive. Let's kick it in the guts and see what it sounds like. So you can see it's at 0 pressure already. That's the tank pressure. That's regulated pressure out to your hose. Definitely a lot quieter already. I'm about 150 millimeters away from the compressor heads. 90, 91 decibels. You definitely talk over the top of it, so it's not significantly loud. Pressure seems to be coming up fairly quick too. Obviously on this one, I had it full pressure and I was regulating it at a different regulator on the wall with my air hose. Getting a little bit louder. Close to pressure now, I think. Oh no, 140. 145 psi, it's at 125. There you go, 145 psi, and it was probably about 96 decibels there, so it started creeping up there from 90. Now we'll check the new one. So you got to remember, this one went to 145 psi. These other two went to 125, with the original one at 50 litres. So that's why it would have took pretty quick. This one's a 60 litre tank. This one's also a 60 litre tank, but goes to 145 psi. And this Chicago Air one over here, what does it go to? 115 psi. So not as high as this Stealth Drive one over here, but 150 litre tank. We'll give it a test and we'll see. It says 71 decibels silenced. I don't know what silence means. I'm guessing with these little silencers on it, unless you run those hoses off somewhere else outside the room. We'll give it a test and we'll see how it goes. I guess before we turn it on, I'll let that aeroplane go past first. Bit of information about it. This one has like a on-off switch on the side here. You flick it on and off. It has a quick drain valve on it. It has an unregulated air outlet and a regulated air outlet on it, plus its main pressure gauge. So you have tank pressure there, you have your regulated pressure down here. Each one of these has their own little hose that they suck air in for the compressors. So yeah, it's quite big. It is 15 amp. The other ones are all 10 amp. So I had to plug this one into one of my welding outlets. I've got two welding outlets, one here and one over behind me near where my welding table normally goes. Good thing about this one is if you're not doing such a big job or too high demand on air, you can actually turn off each one of the compressors. Each compressor has its own little trip switch on it, so if something goes wrong, it will trip out. It has 1 year warranty on all the motors and compressors, and has 5 years on the tank. So what's it saying down here? I don't know if you can read that. It says tank capacity 150 litres, tank thickness 3 mil. This one was made on the 15th of the 11th 2025. Has a serial number there. It says here test pressure at 13.2 bar, maximum working temperature 100 degrees, blah blah blah. It's all mainly info about the tanks, really, not about the actual compressor itself. But we'll kick this in the guts and we'll see how it sounds. Oh, that's nice and quiet, eh? It says 71 decibels silence, but you can see up here it's still running 91 decibels, so doesn't matter which side I come over to. 94 on the inlet side. It's a bit of a beast, but you can definitely keep talking to people. Like when I'm standing back over here, 88 decibels. If you're not right next to that compressor, we'll see what it's like. .83 decibels. So I was probably about 2 or 3 metres away then. Wouldn't go any further back, I would have tripped over some crap. See how it's going for air pressure. Yeah, it's creeping up pretty quick. Let's see how the sound's going while it's getting higher pressure. Hasn't changed too much, around that 90 decibel mark. there's a significant difference between 90 decibels and 104 or whatever the other one was at. The other one was supposed to be 97, but they're all 10 decibels higher than what they actually advertise. So I don't know how you silence a silent compressor any more than it is. You can actually hear a bit of a buzz. I don't know what it's coming from. This cover over here is vibrating, so some of the vibration makes the sound go up a bit higher. And it's getting up there in pressure now. 8 psi, I think. I mean 115 psi it's supposed to go up at, which is about, I don't know, 7.5 bar. Let's see where it turns off. That red on there is 120 mark. So obviously it's going to run for a lot longer to get up to pressure, but you have 150 litres of reserve air. Plus I have another 100 litre backup tank over there that I use as well. So not bad. You could talk all the way through it. It's definitely not loud that you can't talk over. It definitely won't annoy the neighbours. So I can hear a bit of a hissing sound, but I think it's off that old full bore one over there. One of the hoses is loose on it. But there you go. That's what we've got now. That's the newest addition to the workshop, the Chicago Hush 150 air compressor. It's a beast. Check it out. You can have a good shop. You've got to have some good tools, eh? I guess for me, it's a big outlay. These are normally about $1,800 Australian. It was on special for 1,500 and something at Sydney Tools. Only for the rest of this week or next week, I think, which is, I don't know, what's the date today? The date is probably, what, 15th of February? 16th of February, something like that. Yeah, so maybe another week or so they're on special, which is like $200 or $300 off, which is good. You either buy it then when the actual compressor itself is on sale, or you buy it when Sydney Tools has a full sale of all their stuff, like end of financial year or New Year sales. So we've gone from the Chicago Air Hush 150 from the AEG Stealth Drive 60 litre to the Pilot Air V Drive Direct V Drive 60 litre, or the full bore Direct Drive V Twin 50 litre. So that's what we got. You can see the noise difference. This old full bore one and that Pilot Air one, excessively noisy, especially if you're working from like a home workshop like me. My shop here is probably only, I don't know, including the workshop at the back, it is probably 4.5, 5 car garage, but the back workshop is full of panel beating tools. So yeah, you can see I've got plenty of room on this side. Got the HQ upside down here. It's all taped up on the bottom because I'm about to do the Raptor bed liner inside it. You would have just seen a video on me installing the diff vertically in the car. If you haven't, check that video out. Maybe it's not out yet. Maybe this one will go out before it. But I was a bit excited about this whole compressor challenge here. So I'm going to sell this one off. I'm hanging on to this one for Matt, for my son. He's moving house, so I just said stick it in my shop here. It'll be out of the way. That one there I'm going to keep, so when I'm doing spray painting, I'll have this one supplying air through a couple of filters and my rebreathing gear that I have for painting. It's a full mask with a couple of filters on the belt as well. And that one there will be running my spray gun. So that one there is going to have to live somewhere close. I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of that old seat in the corner over there, and I'm going to slide it into that position over there, and that's where it's going to live. It's nice and quiet in that back corner. I'll have to move all that welding gear in the corner there to a different location. Maybe Maybe I'll swap it down to where the compressor was at the front before, or maybe I can just put the welding gear over here where my press is and just shove everything along a bit more. I don't know. But the shop's a mess at the moment, so next job, clear it out. You can see how much crap I got laying around. It's absolutely everywhere. I've started too many jobs at once, and I have too much stuff in the shop here now, so get rid of a compressor, stash the other one, keep that one here keep this Stealth Drive one under cover, so when I need it at a later date, I've got it. And yeah, that's the end of the video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you like what you see, hit that like and share button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I probably only have 20% of the people that watch my videos are actual subscribers. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm not asking you to join, be a member or anything. All I want is someone to subscribe to the channel. A couple of thousand there already, which is good. So those guys get to see firsthand everything what I do each week straight away. So those couple of you that are actually members, you get to see them a week in advance. And what does that cost you? $2 a week or something like that. So maybe not $4, maybe a cup of coffee a week or something. That's all it costs you. But I'm not going to try and force you to be a member. It's up to you guys. All right, so keep an eye out for next video, whichever one it's going to be. And I'll see you next time on Sully's Rods and Customs. Right, I'm going to bleed the air off, and we'll see what the cycle time is like between bleeding the air down and it actually kicks in. Well, I think it kicks in probably at, what's that, it's 60 PSI or something there, between 60 and 90. Let's have a look and see how long it takes to start back up again. There you go, we just started up. What was that, probably 80 PSI. And I'll run up to 115. 150 litre tank, 71 decibels, 115 PSI, oil free, 8 pistons, fast recovery, and 1,440 RPM. And all that you heard while all 8 compressors are running. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. There we go. That's probably, I don't know, 40 seconds, something like that. Pretty cool, huh? Ugh. The good thing about these 8 small compressors are it doesn't generate a lot of heat. The tank is cold still. The compressors, you can hold your hand on them, they're not even the slightest bit hot. Cylinder heads up here is a bit warm. Yeah, you still hold your hand on it. But there you go, that's the new addition to Sully's Rods and Customs, the new Chicago Air Hush 150 silenced air compressor. And that was the other versions.